Hi everyone, welcome. Welcome to Success Your Way Movement. Today we've got our guest Sarah Sunday, who will be talking to us about money mindset, what are the steps we can take to get that financial freedom you're seeking, make sure our money is in good health and such. So it's exciting. I always like to have Sarah with us. She's been with us before. She'll tell us who she is again. We've also got Yvette in the background. Before I invite both of them, let us go onto your phone and tag our friends. Otherwise, welcome. This is Nicole Hanselman. Welcome. Tag your friends and tell them we are on. I'm going to do the same. Cool. So let's get tagging and ask our friends to come so that they don't miss. Sarah is all set and ready. You're streaming on YouTube, you're streaming on the page Life Lessons by Nicole Hanselman, and you're streaming on Success Your Way Movement. So welcome from wherever and say hello to us. It's always nice to know who is around. Hi, Mej. Karibu, karibu. Mej, karibu. Guys, remember Sarah doesn't really understand Swahili, so today we'll have to keep her Swahili. So yeah, I can see Kind has already been tagged. He's always the first person to be tagged. Yeah, Sarah will tell us more about herself. Yvette is also ready. You're just waiting to start, actually. So who am I going to tag? Some names never come to me when I need them. I'm like, oh, did I want to tag? So welcome. I'm Nicole Hanselman, your host today. And feel free to share, feel free to ask questions. Okay, and me, I'm allergic to my flour. I should have put it away. Who am I tagging? Excuse me. Who am I tagging? I'm seeing James Mayer has been tagged on there. Just be a good boy today when you come on. Hi guys, I'm Nicole Hanselman. Welcome. Today we've got so much to learn. We're going to learn about money mindset. We're going to learn about debts. It's very important for us to talk about debts today because people are struggling. A lot of us are really, really struggling. So when you tell them to look after their money, they're thinking, I can't even get out of that. So we will talk about that. I know it's a hot topic right now. It's a really hot topic. Yeah, say hello and tell us where you're joining us from. We've got Sarah Sunday. She's from Nigeria. So we'll keep Swahili to a minimal today. And we've got Yvette today joining us too. Okay, who am I supposed to tag? Major here, Kahinja has been tagged, James May has been tagged. The names disappear when I need them. Okay, I remember that DJ. And then who have we got? Whatever comes up, I tag. Virginia, she might be busy. Okay. So yeah, we are on today with Sarah Sunday. I'm Nicole Hanselman. And we've got Yvette. I'll add Yvette too to come and say hello at least before we add our guest. Hi Yvette.
Hi Nicole, and hi everyone. Nice to be here.
Hi. Are you pumped and psyched?
Oh yeah, I'm so psyched for this. We have to reach those financial goals, and there are many. And yes, Sarah has all the wisdom on that stuff.
She does.
So
Last time we had Sarah on, I don't know whether you remember some of those things we learned from her. Do you?
What did she teach us? She taught us about mindset. Yeah. She talked about mindset. Yeah. Having a positive mindset and attracting money, and also applying that to our businesses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. She did
it's just
talk
so
about
sad.
yeah, about pricing our product. I think she touched a little bit about that the other time too, isn't it? On how to make sure that we
Yeah,
up
she
our
did.
skills actually. Yeah, that was what it was about. So I don't know whether people are ready. Are you ready for Saturday? I'm not seeing anybody saying hello to us.
Hey
Nobody
guys,
saying hello.
guys have said hello to us.
Do say hello. Do say hello when you come on. Say hello and keep on tagging your friends. If you're ready for Sarah, I'm gonna add her on drum roll. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Sarah.
Hello, happy to be here
Hi, Sarah.
Always nice to have you.
again.
You're going to tell us about yourself.
Happy to be here again. Okay.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Always nice to have you. Last time you gave us some really amazing insight. Though the internet was a little bit
Thank
misbehaving,
you.
but we did get there. I hope we managed to get there today too,
Okay.
right? The most important thing is just hitting
Yeah,
the
sure,
points,
sure.
hitting the
Thank you so
point.
much for having me all the time. Happy to be
Mm-hmm.
here.
Cool.
Yeah.
We've got somebody saying hi. Go on, Sarah, introduce yourself.
Okay. All right, so I am Sonny. I am a transformational strategist, a personal development coach, a business consultant, and a money mindset coach. So I run an online academy called Transforming Lives Global Services. What we
We lost audio. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We lost Sarah's audio.
She's on mute. If you can unmute her, maybe.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, it was on
all
mute.
right.
Okay, that's
So
Yeah, good now.
okay. So Transforming Lives Global Services is an organization that trains people on personal development, money mindset, and business. We train people all over Africa and beyond, and we're doing exploits every day. So I know that it's always amazing talking to great people. It's always amazing impacting lives. This is passion for me. It's purpose for me, and I believe that lives are going to be blessed this morning.
nice.
Thank
Welcome,
you
my
so
darling.
much, Nicole, for having me all the time. Thank you, Yvette. Yes, thank you.
We always love
It's
having
always good
you.
to have you, Sarah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. So, Sarah, can you go on and tell us about the money mindset before we go deeper into today's topic so that everybody's, on the same page as us? What is money mindset?
Yes, okay. So when we talk about money mindset, we're talking about your belief system about money. What are your beliefs about money? You see, a lot of people think that they want to be wealthy, or they feel they can't create wealth, they can't be wealthy, forgetting
Mm.
that the number one problem they have is their money mindset. If you haven't dealt with your money mindset, then you can't attract wealth. So money mindset has to do with your belief system, how you position yourself to make money. Do you believe that money is in abundance, or do you have the scarcity mentality of money, or have you been passed down some certain beliefs about poverty and you're now living and dwelling in poverty? So the first problem humans encounter when it comes to making money or building wealth is their money mindset. So you must first change your money mentality, your money mindset, before attracting money into your life, before making money. If you can't work on your mindset, then forget it. Even if money comes into your life, you will not be wealthy, because there are some basic things that you will not know about money. So money mindset is basically about your belief system.
Wow.
Mhm.
So you're as good as as what you believe. You're as good as how much you believe you're worth. How much is in your mind. You're as good as that.
Sure.
Wow, I like
Yes.
that.
Sarah,
Exactly.
how
You know,
easy is it?
it's your.
Go ahead.
Sorry, take that again. Okay. So you see,
So,
it's your.
so I was going, I was asking,
Okay.
Okay. Please bear with us. Sometimes we do have the internet acting up and stuff. Bear with us. So,
sorry?
um,
Yeah.
so yeah. So
Okay.
Sarah is saying money mindset is whatever we
Yes.
believe about money.
Yes, because you see, your belief system makes who you are. It's your inner world that creates your outer world. So what you've
Mm,
deposited on the inside is what will create your outer world. So if you have a poverty mentality, you always attract poverty. But if you have a wealthy mentality, you always attract wealth. So it depends on your belief system. So your money mindset, it's your belief system.
So, does it matter what relationship you have with money? Does it affect the relationship with the money, or it's the other way around? Does your mindset affect the relationship with the money, or your relationship with money affect the mindset? How does it work? All of that.
Okay. So when we're talking about your money mindset relationship with money, right?
Mm,
Your mindset affects your relationship with money. Because if you see money as something good, then you're going to relate with money from that perspective. You know, a lot of people believe that money is the root of all evil. Some people
mm-hmm,
believe that only yeah. So some people
mm-hmm,
believe that money is meant for a specific set of people or a particular group of people. So they
mm,
feel they are not fit to be wealthy. So even if money comes to your life because you believe that money is the root of evil, you're going to relate with
mm,
money in that aspect,
mm-hmm,
right? You relate with money in that aspect. But when you know that money is something good, something you should have, something that should cater for everything you do, right? You're going to relate with money in that perspective. So if
mm-hmm,
you are somebody, and there's something I want us to note, money takes the character of an individual. If you're somebody that is bad, if you're somebody that is bad, the money that comes to your hand, you will use it for negative things because that is your mindset. That is the person you are. So your
mm-hmm.
personality reflects in the way you relate with money, right?
Oh,
It affects your relationship with money. So it all bounces back to our mindset. If you can get your mindset right, then your
mm,
relationship with money will be right. How you handle
mm-hmm,
money will be right. Your perspective towards
mm-hmm.
money will be right. And how you use money will be right because you have the right mindset.
Uh-huh. Wow, good. Sarah,
I
so
like,
how do I get my relationship with money right?
mm.
What do I need to do to be in the right mindset?
Yeah, I like that. What does one need to do?
Sure.
What does one need to do?
Yeah.
Again, everybody bear with us. Sometimes the internet is slow, but so long as we get that, that's the most important thing. So long as we learn. So bear with us, stay with us, keep saying hello to us. Tell us where you are logging from. Ask any questions. Hi, Hadija, welcome. There was somebody you just said hi, but I don't know who that is. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Anybody else who said hi and I haven't seen who it is? Cool. As we wait for that to come back. So Yvette, you're hearing this about our mindset. So if you're poor, it's up to us. If you're rich, it's up to us. If you're in debt,
also that's up to us. Yeah.
I really
also
want us
the
to talk about
mind.
that today.
Yeah, and Nicole, there's so many things that we've had, right from when we were little kids, or other than money is the root of all evil, then there's this other one, money is so hard to come by. And once we start believing that money is hard to come by, then we find ourselves in these cycles of debt. Because then we think it's hard to come by. So let me borrow because it will be hard. If I work for money, then it's not gonna come, So
it's not enough.
We find ourselves in this vicious cycle that just never ends.
Yeah, it's really funny that is what we say, because sometimes we don't know we put ourselves in those situations, including that. But if we start from the point of changing, that's why we want Sarah to tell us what we can do. What we can do. If we start from the mindset, then we probably won't be in all these debts and stuff, from what I'm gathering what she's saying. Somebody said hello to you.
Hi, Kahindi. Nimesalimika.
Kahindi, today we are speaking English. No Swahili, because we've got Sarah. She might not understand what you mean. Sarah, welcome back. So we are transitioning to debt now. Okay, we've talked about money mindset, our relationship with money, right? Now, when it comes to debt, how do we get that, or how do we get out? And how do we get this money mindset? How do we change our money mindset? Oh, we did that. Let me. What does one need to do? I think she's still not following because of the network. It might be really, really slow.
Yes. I think she had that. I think she's getting us, but much after a few seconds.
Yeah, okay. We'll give it some time. Okay. She's not receiving it at all. So, yeah, what are some of the things you do yourself to make sure that you have proper money mindset? Yeah, go ahead and bear with me. I need to get my flower out of here. It's doing my sinusing.
No problem. No problem. So what I've done to change my money mindset is really shut down those voices that tell me, oh, money is hard to come by. Money is the root of all evil. And I've changed my relationship with money. Before, I find it so hard to negotiate, and I would feel so guilty about, asking for, amounts that I felt that I deserved. And I always undercharged my services. And even when it came to negotiating for salary, I'd always, go for the lowest that was there. But then, and this all stems from, this mindset of, oh, money is evil. If you ask for a lot, then you're greedy. I really had to go back and silence those voices. Yeah. And for me, money is a tool. Yeah. And if I'm using it right, and if I get it the right way, I'm not harming anyone, then it's not evil to me. Yeah. And that changed, just that thought alone has changed my whole relationship with money and how I view money.
Yeah, for me, affirmation also helped, because most of the time we find that it's so hard coming out of those negative talks that you had over the years. It's so hard, years and years of being told something different. And that's why most of us even compete, because we think we have to compete for everything. We have to compete for position, we have to
Yeah.
compete for money.
Yes.
We don't understand that there's
Yes,
enough.
exactly.
Even, yeah, from the biblical point of view, we're also told that there's enough. There's enough. There's
Yeah,
no.
there's enough for everyone.
Yeah. Sarah, back to you, my darling. So we were talking about what does one need to do to ensure that they are in proper money mindset.
Yeah. There's enough to go around, sure.
Okay, we'll assume that Sarah is still not receiving the
Yeah.
audio, so I'll take her off again. Oh, she was trying to respond, but I already took her off. Sorry, Sarah. We do have awkward moments sometimes, but we get on with life. So we were going to talk about the money mindset, which we say that whatever we think in our heads and our relationship with money does matter. We have to come out of that. And for me, affirmation does help. I have to keep on affirming to myself the truth about money, not what I was told. That wasn't the truth to me. I need a new truth, So I have to tell myself really nice things regarding money. So to be comfortable around money as well, because most of us are not even comfortable around money. You get it and you end up using it all because you're not used to having it. You're not used to having it. Yeah. You're like, oh, me, 10,000 in my pocket, rush to town,
You
clothes.
spend it all. You splurge and splurge and splurge.
I know. I used to do that a lot back in my days.
Yeah, me too.
I'm talking about over 10 years ago. And you'll go to town and literally, with 10,000 Kenya shillings, and literally come back home with just your transport back home. You went there, treated yourself to new clothes, had lunch with your girlfriends, you call them all. I don't know what else we do. By the time you get back home, you have nothing. That was our problem, not having.
And Nicole, because we were not used to handling money quite early in life, it became this mysterious thing to us, and you get it and get so excited. And I think that's why, early in life, we really overspend without a budget. And I think it's really advisable to also introduce our kids to money when they're still very, very young, so that they know how to relate with money. They know how to earn their money, budget for their money, spend, save. If we normalize money early in life, then probably they won't go through all these patterns of debt that some of us had to go through to learn.
Yeah, it's amazing that sometimes as kids we see what we see our parents do, we are bound to do it too. So if you see them like always in debt, asking you to go and borrow from the shopkeeper or whatever, that is what you'll think that is how life is supposed to be. You don't have to budget, you go and borrow from the shopkeeper or whatever and back. So I'm asking the audience to tell us what are some of the beliefs maybe they know when it comes to money, or some of the beliefs they had, what their parents did and said. Sarah! She looks like she's Sarah! She doesn't even know about it back on.
She doesn't know that she's back on.
I'm not so sure she does. Okay.
So just maybe she's going to see this.
Okay, yeah. Inform her while we continue that she's back on, and then we try what she can hear us because I think she still doesn't hear. So they did not talk about this. Your parents did not talk about money. Oh my God. I think that's even worse. I think it's worse than me. Because not knowing at all. I'd rather
Yeah,
you knew.
I'm back.
Hi Diana, welcome. What are some of the beliefs that you had about regarding money from your family when you're growing up? Most of us had about the common one was money doesn't grow on trees, and that was really common. And then the other thing that
Yeah.
parents said a lot was, I want to say it in Swahili, sina pesa. I don't have money. There is no day that you had, okay, oh, we have that money. It was always sina pesa, sina pesa, sina pesa. There was no time. The other thing
Pesa
that
ni kidogo,
mm,
mahitaji ni
you,
mengi.
you did say about talking to our kids and stuff. Sometimes we are not aware of some of those things that we tell our kids. It's better off to explain to them, if you're budgeting, to explain to them and even show them that you're budgeting and stuff, than tell them every time that there's no money. Because that's, imagine how many times they hear that. No money, no money. So they just think, okay, you know what? Money is never enough. There's no money in the world. No, very bad mindset. Hi, welcome everybody. Our guest is struggling with our internet, so we're just trying to get on with it. Tell us some of your beliefs, some things you had your parents say or do when it comes to money, or not say or do. Yeah. Sarah, welcome back on. So the other thing that you were to talk about was the debt thing. What are some of
Thank you.
He's back?
Out there, someone was saying, what should we do about
It's pretty bad. Okay.
okay, talking about debt.
Yeah. Let's talk about debt. How do we get ourselves out of debt?
Okay, talking about debt, right?
Yep.
Okay, bear with us again, guys. The internet is really terrible. What we'll do, we'll try and get Yvette spaces, places with.
Okay, all right. So debt actually is not a good thing. It's not something you should. It's not something you should keep on. Most people get into debt because of their poor money management skills, right? They don't have the right. Okay. All right. So talking about debt.
Oh, okay. Hey, this is getting too awkward now. I think it's just not doing it right.
Okay. So how do we come out of debt? Now you say you. Oh. So you must be intentional about paying your debt. If you're not intentional about paying your debt, then you should know that you wouldn't be able to pay your debt, right? First, you must be intentional. You must be willing to say, I will pay my debt. So if you are paying your debt, what should you do? How should you go about it? Okay. Now, you know your earnings, right? when you write down your earnings, okay, you write down your earnings, you know how much you earn, you know your expenses for the month or for the week, you write that out clearly. And then write out a certain percentage you can be keeping aside for your debt, like a debt management account. You can be saving your debt in that management account, right? As you're doing that gradually, write out those people that you know you have your money down with them. Write out their names. It is like you're going to generate a payment plan. Okay, if I'm supposed to pay somebody $10, I'm going to write that out. When I write that out, okay, for the first month of my earning, I save 2%. I save 2%. Give it a time limit of paying your debt. I save 2%. So when I save 2%, I know that I have reduced that $10 to $8. Gradually, as I'm setting my time limit, and this is where I want to achieve my goal, then I will be able to clear that debt. So write out the names, write out the names of people you know you're owing, they're supposed to pay them back, right? And then write the percentage you will be saving from your earnings. Let it be the debt management account. If you have that, be consistent in saving in that place. You can have a piggy bank, you can have it somewhere, and then that you know you will not touch. Let that money be thou shalt not touch. That's the way I call it. Thou shalt not touch money, right? So when you have that thou shalt not touch money, that is used to pay your debt gradually. So, but I said first you must be intentional about paying. If you're not intentional about paying your debt, you are not going to pay your debt. So your intentionality comes first, right? Your earnings come second. Writing down the names of people you know that you're supposed to pay them. Writing down the percentage of money you will be saving monthly or weekly to pay that debt. And then as you go about it, set a time limit to achieve that debt goal. When you set that limit, and then once you're done with it, you tick it. You're done with the first person, move on to the second person till you clear off your debt. So that's one way you can get out of debt.
Sarah, that's a very, very good plan. But also let's think of this other situation where people have lost their incomes, or some sources of their incomes. So their take home has reduced. So here's a person who took a debt, hoping to pay, from an income, and then they've lost that source of income. So how do people in that category manage their debts?
Okay, there's a long silence there, so it could be the reception again. First and foremost, if you change your mindset, you shouldn't be in that situation. Yeah. But if you find yourself in that situation, awkward. One thing we do, most of us do, and it's so wrong. We borrow according to our earnings right now. They're not guaranteed. They're not guaranteed. We don't know whether we'll always have that income. But we end up borrowing. You're thinking, because I've got this job and they're paying me 10K every month. Then I can borrow 8K. Then I could be paying back 2K every month.
Yes.
It's not reliable income.
And you said that's so commonplace. That's so commonplace. We spend money pegged on money that we are expecting. So before this money gets into our pockets, or before the money gets to our bank accounts, we've already spent it.
And then we're borrowing for unnecessary things sometimes, things that we don't really need. So anyway, if you're in that situation, the first thing, if you have to look after yourself, you have to make sure you have the basic needs. You're eating well and you have a roof over your head. You need to talk to those people. You need to talk to those people. Write an official letter if you have to, but don't lose sleep. Don't be stressed, because financial stress is bad. It's a killer. It's what causes stroke. It's what causes depression. It's what causes all this. Yeah, Sarah.
Nicole. Honey, she can't get us.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm not so sure what happened on our end, to be honest.
Let me also add that many are the times that, to bridge our financial gaps, we rush to the mobile apps for lending. Getting to debt has become so easy
So
nowadays.
they made it
Okay.
so easy.
Okay, so sorry, I wasn't hearing you. Okay, so how do you manage your debt without income,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So how do you manage your debt without income? Now you see, first of all, going into debt, like I said, is a bad thing. You see, you go into debt because of poor money management. And then if you don't have an income that is coming in, you shouldn't even go about going into debt rather. You shouldn't even go about going into debt because it's like you're stuck somewhere and then you can't be able to go out, right? It's like you're stuck somewhere. I can't be able to go out. Okay, how do you manage with no reliable
Income.
income? Okay, now for you to be able to manage your debt with the little income you have, you need to minimize your spending, right? I started a saving challenge some time ago. I started a saving challenge some time ago, and then I told people that we're going to be saving $1 a day. And then a lot of people asked me a question that what about people that are not earning? I don't work and earn daily, so how will I save $1 daily? And I asked them, do you spend money daily? And they said yes. And so if you spend money daily, then you should be able to save daily. So where does that money come from? Right? Sometimes you notice that your expenditure takes a whole lot from you.
Oh.
Oh, what happened?
I know that one was usually it wants us, but now it didn't want us. It just disappeared.
Just disappeared like that.
And she was speaking on really well.
Yeah, so much sense in what she said. We spend money every day, even though we don't earn money every day. So where does that money come from?
I know. And then the other thing that we do is always, anytime our money goes up slightly, our spending goes we multiply the spending. Yeah, our money could have gone up by just 10%, but our spending will go up by 50%. I don't know whether it's a psychological thing where you're telling yourself there's more money coming in now or what.
I don't know. It's all psychological, I think. The more we earn, then the more we want to spend.
The more we want to spend. That's why that budget is so important. Yeah.
But these are the things we need to change. Maybe we should focus more on saving. So if I'm getting a pay rise, for example, yes, I have that need to improve my quality of life, and so should my savings increase. Not just my expenditure, but my savings also should improve. So that there's that balance.
Yeah. That's why we should really be careful when you budget. When you get more income, that's even good. Put it more into the saving rather than elsewhere than the spending. But that's the very common mistake.
That's really profound.
Yeah.
Really profound. And it's true. I mean, it happens to me also. I mean, I will spend, even when, I haven't earned. Somehow money comes and I will spend. But then rarely will I, save from I don't know where. But I will always spend from, those sources. So yeah, a mind shift. Also, I think it's also culturally the way we do things. We used to borrowing. Other societies are used to saving. We, on the other hand, are used to borrowing, and it's been handed down to us over time. We just need to change that.
Yeah. Welcome everybody who's just joining us today. We've got Sarah Sunday. Sarah is talking to us about money mindset, a little bit about debt. Also, we're touching on that. But then she will share with us the 5-step formula into making sure that we get attain our financial goals. What are some of those things we can do? Yeah, so it's been interesting learning from Sarah and getting to know her. Otherwise, this is Nicole and Yvette on here. So, Sarah, you still were talking about the debt. If you can talk about the debt, and then we go back on to the 5-step formula to financial freedom. Okay, she's still struggling. Yvette, I'll take you also that she takes your position that sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, Sarah, you were talking about debt before you just disappeared. I did not see it that
Okay.
way.
All right. So we talk about the financial formula, right? Yes.
Yeah, you can talk about the 5-step formula now if you want, if you finished about that.
Okay, okay. So just like I said about the debt, you know how to get out of debt. You need to save more, spend less, right? Gradually, and then you are able to clear your debt. So I'm talking about how to achieve your financial goal. The 5 steps or 5 formula you can use to achieve your financial goal, right? So the first thing I will say is that you must know your why of making money. Know your why making money. Why do you want to achieve that goal? Why do you want to achieve that financial goal? Right? You have to
Absolutely.
state your why clearly. So if you state your why clearly, your why will keep you going. So you need to set your why, know your why, and then your why will help you to make good financial decisions, right? Your why is going to help you to make good financial decisions. So you have to know your why. Have a strong why that will keep you going on that financial goal. And then secondly, set your priorities right. Set your priorities right. If you set your priorities right, you'll be able to differentiate between your needs and your wants, what should take money away from you and what should bring money back into your pocket. You will be able
Absolutely.
to know your assets and your liability, those things that take money away from you. So you must set your priorities right. And in setting your priorities right, you must work with a budget. Always work with
Work
a
with the
budget,
budget.
right? I see a lot of people just they want to get something in the market, they just go, and then when you get to the market, that's when you begin to think, oh, I have this to buy, I have that to buy, I have this to buy. No, you must work with a budget. Work with a budget. Write down those things you know you need. Okay, write out those things you know your money can afford. So if I want to buy this particular thing, write it down. If it's not necessary, then you shouldn't get it. Yes, so work with a budget.
I've
A
lost
budget
my
will help you
pen.
in achieving your financial goal. Then the next thing to do is you should save before you spend. Save more, spend less. Save before you spend. Save more, spend less. Now what has yes, what has really made people not to achieve their financial goal is because they end up spending everything they have, and then you're living above your earnings. You're living above your earnings. Okay? So spend less, save more. Spend less, save more. Okay? Yes. Don't live above your earnings, rather. Don't live above your earnings. You should be able to, if you want to live above your earnings, then I'm telling you, you're going to go broke. So you need to know how to minimize your spending habits. Okay? Then you must invest rightly. Invest rightly, because investment is a way of multiplying your money.
Ah, she's
Investment.
disappeared. I
Yeah,
point number 4, by the way. Did you hear
investment.
point
Invest
number
your
4?
money somewhere. Yeah, that was number 4.
Number 4 is investment. Okay.
Yes,
Why does she
yes.
just disappear like that? Like somebody just plucked her away.
Probably her network has issues and it just fluctuates and goes off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow, 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 wow. I don't know whether
Yeah,
we have any
but those are
questions from
good
the audience.
points.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good points. I like what you said about saving before spending.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you get your money, first thing, save.
Yeah,
Whatever is allocated to savings, put it aside.
yeah,
Then know spend what's left after saving.
yeah. We can't come out of debt because of that, because a lot of us already have previous debt, previous spendings that we're already thinking of, and instead of waiting for that money, we can't come out of it. It's a crazy cycle to be in.
Yeah,
Crazy,
it is.
crazy.
It is.
Sarah,
Yeah.
you're back on. You are on fire, girl. So we are on Invest Right.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Aw.
Yes, invest rightly, okay? So your financial goal should be able to, you should be able to define, okay, what you should do with your money, where you should go with your money. You see, a lot of people, when it comes to investments, they fail. Why do I say they fail? Because
Fine.
before you invest, you must investigate. Investigate
Mhm.
before you invest. That's why most people
Ah.
fall victims of the quick money schemes. They fall
Mm-hmm.
victims of wrong
Mm-hmm.
investments because you don't investigate. When someone brings an investment opportunity to you, make sure you investigate. Okay?
Mhm.
And then, right? So I've given you 4, right?
Yes, those are 4.
That was 4. We are on your point number 5 now, I think.
Okay. Then lastly is for you to avoid debt. Avoid debt. If you want
Mm-hmm.
to achieve your financial goal, you must avoid debt, because
Mm-hmm.
debt will keep on drawing you back instead of moving forward on.
Ah, again.
And now you see me, now you don't.
Yeah.
About
Remind me of that comment, the Kinimacho thing.
like imagine saying, now you see me, now you
Now you
don't.
see me, now you don't.
Like our money sometimes, but we're coming out of that mindset. We're coming out of that mindset. Money is done, is
Mm,
adequate.
mm,
Oh my goodness me. She's so on fire. They're avoiding that thing.
mm.
That is the problem. They said you're a master to that person who gave you that money. You're a slave, sorry, to that person
You're
who
a
gave you that
slave to your debt. And you know how this debt started? Banks started giving us unsecured loans, and they're very, very easy to get. Then, before we knew it, here we have the mobile apps. Then we have the Shylocks. So it's very, very easy to get in debt. Very easy, but extremely hard getting out of debt. So best
money.
is to
Yeah,
always
just
avoid them.
like going on Facebook and putting a post up. It's just as easy as that. You go on your
Yeah.
phone and you've already borrowed.
Yes. Yes. And you get your money approved and it's sent to your M-Pesa,
Okay.
and there
And then
you're in debt just like that.
when I used to like borrowing, you feel so good when you've been accepted. You feel
Yes. Yes.
like it's an achievement.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Then paying becomes something else. Paying is a totally different story. So then it means, squeezing this, denying yourself that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, I don't know what we can do. If only we can learn to save money. And I know many of us borrow, to finance things like school fees, and especially when kids are going to high school, then we tend to borrow a lot at that time. Yeah. If only we can then learn to, put money aside right from when our kids are born. So by the time they're going to high school, or those institutions that require money, then at least we have some savings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would be nice if we can save our children from all this
Mm.
thing, by helping them save, teaching them how to save, or saving for their college and stuff. And just set that pace straight for them too. Sarah, you're back on,
Yeah.
back into your position there. Cool. Okay, Sarah, you are on fire.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Sure.
Okay. Somebody's asking, will you speak
Yeah.
different ways of investment?
Thank you.
I don't know that we'll have time for that, but we'll try. Okay, go on, Sarah.
So I think
We were talking about avoiding debts. I think there's a lag
okay.
before you hear. That's quite a long time lag between what she's hearing and what. So, Yvette, somebody is talking here, is asking us something. Somebody was saying as well, especially money markets. Is that, I think they meant the borrowing?
Or the person said, speak about different ways of investments, especially money markets.
Oh, that was the question. It's the same question. Yeah. Do you know anything about money markets?
We need to get a money markets expert.
We do.
Let's have an entire session on this. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. But also, what I know is that there are asset management companies around that offer the service with as little as 1,000 shillings. You can get a plan. Yeah, you can get in an investment plan.
Yeah.
And save every month, and the interest rates are as high as 9%, 11%. Yeah. But then you really, like Sarah said, investigate before you invest. Yeah, you really have to know the background of these organizations. Yes.
It's okay to use brokers. But really do your research. Really do your research. Know what they're talking about. Understand all those terminologies they use. You don't have to be confused by them and thinking, oh, just because they're using big terms, they're right. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Yeah. Sarah is back.
Key to note is where these organizations invest your money. They could be investing the money in a dead sector. Like, for example, real estate right now in Kenya is not doing so well. So if my investment company is investing money in real estate, then there's a high chance that I'm not going to earn good interest, Yeah, so they are always, use Google to just know what's happening in the economy
and
so that you know where to keep your money.
Yeah, but anything that needs you to rush. Okay.
I think
Sarah seems to be back.
Okay. Sarah, you're back on. Anyway, whatever you do when it comes to investing, do not rush. Anything rushed is risky. And when you're starting and learning, try and avoid the short-term ones, unless it's very small amount. The short-term ones are okay. If you're maybe trying to learn from error and stuff, then use money. Let's put it this way:
Yes.
use money you won't
Let
miss.
me plug
Don't,
in my charger.
yeah, use money
Okay,
you
there.
won't miss. Go using all your savings on that. If you're ready to save, research, buy books, use a broker. They're okay so long as you can trust one. You can find one that you can trust. They are fine. They are fine, and go for long-term investments rather than the short
Always,
term.
always,
Yeah,
always. Yeah.
always. Because things change
Mhm.
very fast. Because now we know the real estate isn't good, but it doesn't mean it will be the same in 5 years. In 5 years, it might just spike. So when you invest long term, you're safer than that person who goes for that short term investment. Okay, there's some magic that Sarah does where she just disappears, and there's another magic she does that she doesn't come back when we're about to save our buys and stuff or finish off last out buys. She did give us her 5 steps, so that is good. What else was she to talk about? I think she was just to give us like maybe general advice and stuff. Yvette, do you have like credit scores in Kenya or like things like that? Do you have credit scores?
Sorry, I didn't get what you said there because my network is also fluctuating at this point. But yeah, I got I got part of what you said. Invest long term.
Okay, I was just asking
Yeah.
you whether you
Uh-huh.
have credit scores and credit reports and stuff like that, if you have them in Kenya.
What? What if we have what in Kenya?
Let me write it for you.
Okay.
Credit score, whereby the companies check your borrowing and stuff. And if you're a borrower and you don't repay, or if you're a borrower too, your credit score isn't good. But if you borrow and you always pay, it builds up your credit score and it's good for your mortgage and stuff. I don't know whether you guys have that in Kenya.
Well, it was introduced, still developing. So currently what they're using it, we have what is called a CRB, Credit Reference Bureau, where eventually it will be used to to check or calculate someone's credit score.
Yeah.
But right now it's more of a punitive kind of tool for people who default on their loans
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
right
Because
now. But I know, yeah, but as time goes by, then
it
the
could be
whole
something.
concept will
Then maybe
be
it's very good for us to start checking on our borrowing straight away right now, because if it becomes something that becomes a necessity, if you're a bank borrower, you get only things with high interest. You won't get all advantages at all.
and currently right now, if you're negatively listed on CRB, then you cannot get funding from the mainstream financials. So your only other, solace, or the only other financials that you can approach are the Shylocks or some mobile apps, and those ones come with really high interest rates.
Will pay you with your legs, hands, and everything.
Yeah. So, and it all boils down to what Sarah has said, money management skills. If we can manage our finances and avoid debt, then, we'll be at a better place.
At a better place. I can understand like healthy borrowing, healthy credit, whereby somebody knows that definitely this is going into this project. Like real estate, you're building a house for your family. You're not really going wrong with that, isn't it? There's a structure there. If everything goes wrong, you can always sell it, a mortgage, remortgage or something. It's not as bad as just borrowing for furniture, for a night out, for holidays. Yay! Why we come? Well, okay.
And sometimes you don't even realize it. We don't even realize that you're getting in debt. And especially where we have credit cards. I can tell you, you go shopping. Maybe it's holidays times and you're hosting and you need supplies in your house, then you use your credit card, to finance that. Yeah. And
That's a
there you
big part.
are. There you are. Yeah, you've already borrowed and it's so easy.
Yeah,
It's so
those
easy
plastic are the
to
demon.
borrow,
You
but
have to
then now
remember when you're
paying
looking
back.
at it. Yeah, tell yourself that that's not real money. There's no money that it's not your money yet. It's not
Mm,
money.
that's it. That's it.
Carry money around, it will help you from spending on your credit card. We talked about this as well, didn't we? Whereby you're better off with an
Yes.
envelope system. If you have money
Mm,
for food, have it in an envelope, and that's money for food, but that's money for my fuel, that's money for what. So if you run out of that, you won't find yourself just doing things for the sake of it. You run out of petrol money, you know that okay, I'm not gonna say yes to that holiday, that quick trip with Yvette to I don't know to Mombasa. Sorry, Yvette, I
road trip.
ran out of my food budget money. Yeah,
True.
it's
True. Sometimes there's no need of really getting in debt to impress people who will not help you, out of that debt.
mm,
And if there's no petrol money, Nicole, there's no petrol money, you stay at home or use public transport during that time.
during that time. If it was
Yeah,
fun,
and
if I'd come with your bottles, let's come and party here at home. Let's cook ugali and sima and party at home. We don't have to always be going anywhere.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice, nice, nice. So, okay. Do you have any questions from our audience? We really appreciate you guys for being here and being with us. Any questions at all about the investment? It's a big, big topic. We don't want to give you wrong advice. We better have somebody come here and teach you. I'll teach you where I learned about my investment from, so that you know that I'm not the person to tell you about investment. There,
Mm.
for dummies. That's where I learned from. This it's quite nice. This one, it's 7 books in
Yeah.
one.
Also, as regards information, there's so much online. There are, some financial gurus to
Yeah,
follow. Yeah, there's info on Google.
yeah.
Um,
Probably
there are
just
those
read off the
central
wrong.
bank reports. If
Mm,
you can do your research a little, you just get informed, you get knowledge, and you
yeah,
get empowered, to manage your finances better.
yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you. And I'm thinking our friend might not be able to come back on by the look of things. She's not tried to
Yes.
come back on for a while now. I will just to tell us some other stuffs a little bit and maybe tell us how to find her. Any last words would have been nice, last advice, because she would have
Yeah.
for that too.
But also, maybe guys should know Sarah is in the group. She's in this group, and I'm
Absolutely.
sure, yeah, she had prepared so much. I'm sure she will share whatever she had prepared, but she's not been able to share with us here. She will
Yeah.
share them on separate posts.
Yeah. She's Sarah Sunday or Sunny.
Mm-hmm.
Or Sunny sometimes. Those are the names she goes by. Find her on social media platform and like follow her, talk to her. There's nothing wrong with asking advice. It's always
Yeah,
better to talk to somebody.
absolutely.
It's always,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm.
always better
And
to
she's
talk to
really
somebody.
good at this money mindset,
Mm,
coaching and financial management. She is so good at it.
absolutely, she's really good. Yeah, so guys, that's it for today. Change your money mindset, change your relationship with money. That relationship where you think that it can't stay in your pocket, it shouldn't be there for too long. It has to be spent and stuff. No, no, no. That relationship you have with money where you spend first instead of saving first or earning it first. No, 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 no. We got to change that. And that competitive nature on comparing ourselves. No, there's enough money, there's enough in abundance. Just know what you need in your life. Have a budget. Check what are the things you value. Why do you even need those things in life? maybe you're thinking a big car will show people that you're successful and stuff, and that's what you want to, and that Range Rover, and you can't even drive, you won't even enjoy being in it. Maybe you're a person who loves walking. Why do you even need to have it? Concentrate on the things you want and the things you value. Not everybody wants a beach house. I do. Not everybody. Not everybody. Some people just want to retire in a village and stuff.
Yeah,
No.
then go to your farm in Shags.
Yeah. Know why you do things, understand yourself, understand your value, understand your whys, and then go after your own life. You won't be stressed. You'll find that financial freedom sooner than you expected. You won't start borrowing for things that are non-essential things, right? That's my last words, really. I don't know, Yvette, whether you have anything else.
Me, my parting words will be just be in the right money mindset. Yeah, have a very positive money mindset. Know that money is there for you to serve you. When you work, you will get it and use it well. Just have a good relationship with money. Just that, yeah. And everything else will fall in place.
Relationship with
Money.
says
If
Yvette.
it's possible, block those, those voices that keep talking about, money being scarce. That's scarcity mentality.
And you
And
don't need those
instead
friends.
adopt the abundance mentality.
Yeah, you don't even need the such friends either. Friends who keep on like they're always mourning about life, mourning about things. It's such negative energy. You don't need that. Don't surround
Yes.
yourself with that. And yeah, continue being in the group. And I think Sarah is back on. I don't know that we give her a chance to say something before she leaves.
I'm
Yeah.
losing you.
Add your friends in the group so that we learn together. It's always nice learning together. And if you're watching this on replay, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave your questions and comments. We always read them and try to reply to most of them. Cool. Okay. Sarah did try to come back on, but I don't think she's ready. She is not ready. It would have been nice for her to say her last words too.
Yeah.
Yeah. As we okay. Okay.
No.
It's a shame. I feel bad because I'm thinking we can
Yeah,
just stand
I
now.
know.
And she's trying. She's really trying. So, okay. Any questions? Anything else from the audience? Thank you. Thank you for
Thank you so
joining.
much for coming to our live today.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I know at least you got all the 5 steps, to achieving our financial goals.
okay, you want
Thankfully.
okay, go on. Yeah, there was the first one. Yeah, go on and do a revision a little bit. There was number 1 was know why you're making money. Know why you're making money.
Set your priorities right. That was number 2.
Get your priority right, and didn't take my notes either. Save more, spend less. It sounds like something that we should all know, but we don't do it. Invest right. Have the knowledge you need and get expertise, and then avoid that. Really big topic. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. She doesn't know when I add her. I leave her there for too long then. Okay.
Can't get us.
Okay, we'll just end this, I think. Bye, everybody. We really enjoyed this. Thank you for joining us, and thank you from Sarah on our behalf.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I'll just quickly round up.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Are you
Good.
seeing what I'm saying? Are you seeing what I'm saying? Shall we give her time? I feel so bad cutting her off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's give her some time for her
Yeah.
network to get stable.
Oh, her network's gone. Ah. Okay. We've done the most important things for today, so we can might as well be patient. And if you're trying to come out of debt, how to get out of debt, stay out of debt, and live a prosperously, or and live prosperously. Oh, why didn't they just say and live a prosperous life or something? That is a nice book. That's nice.
It's by who?
Yeah,
Gerald Mundy. Okay, I saw that.
yeah, nice book. Nice book. It starts by saying this isn't about eating cat food and working harder. It's about getting out of debt once and for all. It's about you getting out of debt, no matter how long you've been there, or how much you owe. If I let you take. Oh, I needed Yvette to take over. Okay, we're going to end the broadcast, please. We've tried. We've done our best. Thank you, everybody. Bye. Have a good day. More